Hello, Nathan, and anyone else watching. For anyone else who is watching, Nathan is in the Foundation's Inner Circle. We're not meeting next week because of the Breakthrough Summit, and he sent me a question about pricing, and so I'm going to answer it broadly right now, and I figured other people might benefit. So, and this repurposing I'm actually going to touch on in a moment as well. The question is basically, you created a piece of content. In Nathan's case, it is an ebook that teaches some very valuable things. What is the best way to deploy it for profitability? Should he sell it? Should he make it a bonus for something else? Should he, what's the best way to use it? Create a course around it? Whatever. So I'm going to answer in sort of a framework way and then give a couple of specific thoughts. Conceptually, with anything you're doing, you always want to ask the question, why am I doing this? What is the goal? What is the end in mind? And in business, at some point, you probably want to make money, right? That's pretty key. You got to make money at some point. You don't have a business. You have a charity. So begin with the end in mind. At some point, it's got to make money. So the question is then, where and when and how are you going to make money? So we often give away a lot of things. We give away a free ebook. We give away a free coaching call. We give away a free summit, whatever. Obviously, that's not where you make money because it's free. You can't make money if you're not getting paid. This is a pretty good axiom to remember. You cannot make money if you're not getting paid. So the thing that is free leads to the thing that pays you. So you often want to start there. How do you make your money? So are you looking to sell into a larger program and use the book for that? Or do you want to create something which is lower cost, lower ticket, and sell that directly? So for the longest time, I tried to chase this high ticket thing because all the coaches were telling me, I got to do high ticket, got to do high ticket. You don't want to try to sell some $50 thing. Just sell your 10,000. It's going to be easier. And for years, I ran down this dead end before I discovered that this is stupid. Now, this may not be stupid for you. For you, it may be perfect. You may have a very clear $5,000, $10,000, $7,000 offer like, I got an offer. It does this, this, and this. I want to charge $7,000. People pay $7,000. Bada bing. I did not have that. So I was chasing after this one-size-fits-all. It's got to be $7,000, $10,000, and it wasn't working. And then I finally realized, I think I'd rather have 50 people pay me $100 a month than have one person pay me $5,000 a month. And that's how I came up with the Foundation's Inner Circle. I said, I want to be able to serve more people in a broader way than fewer people with more pressure and more, they're paying me a lot and expecting a lot. I want to be able to give a little bit, that little nudge, that little leverage that they can then use to springboard to the next thing and to be in that place. So when we're talking about the low cost, the ebook, something like that, you can sell it, and you can sell it or you can give it away, basically. And we think about pricing. There's two things you think about with pricing. One is, what does it do? Because people pay for solutions, they don't pay for products. And the other is, what are people willing to pay for it? So you may have an ebook that has the solutions to all of their problems in it. But if they don't recognize that and won't read it, it doesn't matter. It doesn't do a darn thing. Amana Guy creates the Ultimate Course Formula. Now, the Ultimate Course Formula is a $500 course, and he has a $10 book. In the book is everything that's in the course. $10. You can get it, read it, do it yourself. It's all right there. Why is it $10? Because it's evergreen, it's a book, and because he knows 95% of people who get the book aren't going to be able to do it without the support, without the questions, without the community, the accountability that the course provides. The course is only $500, but there's a step above that as well, because a lot of people go to the course, which has low-grade accountability. All the information's there, a little bit of accountability. People are going to need more. They're going to need more hands-on support. Same information is in every format. So this is sometimes what you do is you take the same information, you package it differently. Complete do-it-yourself, that's a book, is $10, $15. You can make it free. All right, there's a strategy that I've learned about books, which is you take all the content in the book and you spread it out over a blog, chapter by chapter. So in order to read the book for free, you'd have to pick out of the blog all these, every article, every chapter's there, but out of order. So you have to put in this work to extract all this information. Shop Report Zazie does this. He has this amazing thing where it goes through 100 pieces of historic copy. Brilliant copy. Goes step by step for an hour through each one on every reason why it's brilliant and every little thing they're doing, every psychological trick, whatnot. 110 hours of content. Free on YouTube. Anyone can go get it. But you want a 6-hour program, you're going to pay $1,000, $2,000 for it. Why? Because if you want to spend 110 hours going through the raw material, that's going to be free. You want him to distill it for you and make it easy, that you're going to pay for. You want him to sit down with you and walk you through it, that's going to be even more. So the shorter it is, the more concise it is, the cheaper it gets, because time is also a cost. And this is the thing to remember. Time is a cost. So even if something's free, it's not free. I run virtual summits. They're 6 hours long. They're not free. They cost 6 hours. They don't cost any money, but they cost time. Now, what's interesting about this is when I run a summit, I get 125 to 380 registrations, of which approximately 17 to 25% will show up. Now, who is the more valuable audience? Who's the audience more likely to buy something? The 18 to 25% who show up, or the 80 or so percent who don't show up? I think the money's in the 80%. Why? Because people with money are busy, and busy people can't go to a 6-hour event. Now, the people most likely to buy immediately, take action immediately, are the ones who came to the summit. They're there, they're in reach, I can talk to them, I can make an offer to them, they might engage. However, a lot of people will say, oh, the ones who didn't show up, forget them, they're not worth anything. But I think the ones who didn't show up are the most valuable to follow up with because they didn't have time to come to the summit. But they are interested. They aspirationally signed up. They say, I'm going to sign up if I can make it. If I can find the time, I'll be there. I don't know if I can. I'm pretty busy. I probably won't. But I'm going to sign up just in case. I'm going to try to be there. So, getting back to, you've got an ebook. What do you do with it? So I just published a book. I just published a book called The View from the Deck. Thoughts on Values, Vision, and Gratitude. And actually for Nathan, since you're a member, I'll mail you a copy. I just need to get your address. So I took that book. It is in paper form, paperback. It is also in ebook form, in the form of Kindle, and I recorded it by audio. So I've got an audiobook form. It's been submitted for audio. I then took that book and turned it into a course because the content in that book is really good. It's about values, vision, and gratitude. It's exactly that. It's got some really eye-opening stuff, some powerful exercises. And what I did was I took the content, recorded it, same recording as the audiobook, but then added journaling questions. So an audiobook you listen to in your car passively. While you're doing something else, you're mowing the lawn, you listen to an audiobook. A course you're going to do at your computer while you're listening. So at the end of each lesson, it says, before going to the next lesson, journal on these questions. Right? Stop here, do the journaling. Now, can you ignore me? Sure you can. But the difference between the audiobook and the course is that the course recommends you do journaling questions. The audiobook doesn't. In fact, the questions aren't even in the audiobook. It just goes on to the next thing. Because the way I consume an audiobook is driving in my car. I don't want to stop and think and whatever. I'm mowing the lawn. I'm driving the car. I'm washing the dishes. Don't bother me. Just put the knowledge in my brain. Course, I'm engaging with. So the book, Kindle, $5, paperback, $10. Audiobook is probably going to be $20, and the course is $40. It's all the exact same information. Different prices based on the context it is in. Now, of course, the paperback is more expensive because it costs more to print it. My royalty is actually the same on Kindle at $5 and paperback at $10. And the audiobook is more because it's more valuable, right? It's been read to you. So I had to write it and then I had to read it. And then the course is almost the exact same content as the audiobook. But it costs more because it's more valuable in the way it's delivered. In the format, a course is worth more than a book. So you can take the same content, deliver it in different ways, and charge different things. Here's the other thing, too, because in your original question, you asked me, I'm thinking about using it as a VIP, but I'm also thinking about selling it here, and I'm also thinking about this and that. Do it all. If you offer something as a VIP gift, and you say, value $40, but it's not being sold anywhere, well, arguably it could still be worth $40. but there's no market proof. However, if you offer it and you say, like, for example, you get a VIP ticket to one of my summits, it says you will get a JV Connect ticket. That is worth $70, because if you go to jvconnect.com, a ticket is $70. Well, a VIP ticket is $70, including the $70 JV Connect ticket, plus the recordings, plus the VIP gifts from the speakers. Well, that would naturally be worth more, because it's $70 for a $70 ticket and more. There is a market value. You can go over there and say, oh, I see it's being sold over there for $70, and it's included over here in the VIP ticket. So, there's no reason not to do all of these things, as long as you gate them properly. Don't give it away for free on your email list and then sell it on your email list, then give it away for free on your email list. You never want prices to go down. That's why deflation is bad. If you think the price might go down, you'll hold off buying it until it gets cheaper later. So you never want the price for the same class of people to go down. But you can create a situation in which people can get a deal. So if you want to sell this ebook for $30, and I wouldn't call it an ebook if you're selling it, I would call it a self-study course or something like that. But if you want to sell this PDF, this non-interactive content that people can learn themselves, whatever you want to call it, you want to sell it for $40, $50, whatever, that's what it costs. Now, maybe you first put it out to your audience, you say, it will be 50, it's 25 for the next week, because I'm introducing it. Next week goes up to 50, never goes back to 25. But if they attend an event and they show up live, they can get it for 25 again, because they're at the event. If they buy the VIP pass, they can get it for free, included in the VIP pass. Right? JV Connect tickets are $70. They go up $20 every few weeks as we get closer. They'll be 90, 110, whatnot. But I partner with some partners who have programs that cost $1,000 or more, and you can get a JV Connect ticket for free by being in one of those programs. So there's no way you can get a JV Connect ticket for free, straight up for free. But you can get it in a $1,000 program. So yeah, you could go join someone's $1,000 program to get my $70 ticket for free. That wouldn't make a lot of sense, because you'd be down $930. But you can do that. So there's people who can get it for free, but they've got to be somewhere they worked to get in some way. They earned it in some fashion. So that was kind of a buckshot of ideas. But I would say that what you're thinking here with this ebook is, if you have a bunch of ideas, use them. And you can also break it out. So presumably one chapter is valuable. If someone were to pick it up, read the first chapter, first 3 chapters, they'd get something out of it. So you could make the freebie the first 3 chapters, and then make the full book what they pay for. It's a sample. You go on Audible, you can hit read sample, and you're going to get 5 minutes read to you. You can get the first few pages of a book on Amazon when you do that. If you go on The Great Discovery, you'll see like the full course is $199, but you can get the first lesson for free. And then you can get the first 3 lessons for $10. So you can kind of try it out, try it on, see if you like it. And if you like it, then you buy it. So there's a whole bunch of different ways to do it. The upshot of this is try stuff, try it out. And even if you give it away for free early and then later charge more, as long as the price is always going up, you're fine. Don't start at $100 and go back to 50, because that tells people that you'll back off your prices. But if you want to try giving it away for free a bit, that works. That's okay, because the audience is nearly infinite compared to the amount that you're able to reach. So there's always more people that you can reach in it. Try stuff out, experiment. Don't spend 2 months thinking about it and then do it. Try something. That's generally what I do, and I learn a lot more by trying than by asking around. So that is hopefully a helpful answer. If it's not, send me another message and I'll record another video for you. And for anyone else who's watching this who isn't Nathan, this is part of and basically what I do in the Foundation's Inner Circle. And if you'd like to learn more about that, there'll be a link down in the description of this post about this, and you can reach me at michael@guywhoknowsaguy.com. Thanks for watching, and let me know how that advice hits you, Nathan.